Everybody, before this next video, let's recap what we learned in the last video. In the last video, we learned that Gregor Mendel had 3 generations of pea plants. The parents were homozygous, and we will use letter A to represent the color gene. Homozygous means that both alleles for the gene are the same. The way he achieved this was through inbreeding. He then crossed them and he got all purple flowers because they were all heterozygotes and the dominant allele dominated the recessive allele, and so no white flowers were there. And he wondered if the recessive allele was gone or if it was just hiding. And it turns out it was just being repressed. It was just hiding because it came back in the next generation. In the F2 generation, the white phenotype, which means the white flower, came back. And the reason why it could do that is because the allele was hiding in these heterozygotes. And so how did it come back? Well, he bred 2 of these plants together. And so if we did that, it would look like this. Take one flower, put it there. Take the other flower, put it over here. And these would be the possible results. And so you see the white flower came back, and that means that in the F1, the recessive allele did not disappear, it was merely hiding. That means that some alleles can be dominant over others. And so he discovered 2 things. He discovered He discovered results in the F2 that genotype ratios were 1 to 2 to 1. He discovered phenotype ratios of 3 to 1, and you can see that here, 3 to 1. His conclusion was two things: rule of dominance and segregation. So rule of dominance means that in heterozygotes, like these purple flowers here, the dominant gene represses the recessive. And so it only takes one dominant gene to make a dominant phenotype. The second thing he discovered was segregation. In order for this allele to pair with another, there must be a separation of alleles in these parents. Because it takes 2 alleles to make this white one, that means there had to be an allele here and an allele here coming together. And so he discovered that alleles separate during sex cell formation, and he discovered the rule of dominance in this first part of the experiment. Today we will talk about his second part,